Hey there, viewers! Don't you just hate runners? You see them in your neighborhood all the time. They don't stop for anything. Well, guess what? They're healthier than you. Running is a terrific exercise that is only gaining popularity. Did you know that last year in the United States, 3.3 million people were projected to attend some sort of marathon event? With a little push, that could be you. Today we'll talk about what running every day can do to your body, from reduced risk of death to lower risk of cancer and Alzheimer's. There are so many terrific things a regular running routine has in store for you. Let's begin, shall we? Number 1. Higher longevity. Bottom line, if you run every day, you may live longer than those who don't. If we want to get factual, people who run on the regular have a 27% lower risk of death. According to more research, runners tend to live an additional 3 years compared to people who skip out. Studies have looked further into the claim that running can increase your lifespan. What was found is that even as much as 3 minutes of running around your neighborhood can help you. As I stated a moment ago, running is becoming increasingly more popular. In 2017, 24% of Americans cited exercise as the reason they started. One study has lasted the span of 15 years, focused on 55,000 people. It found that running was particularly responsible for reducing your chances of heart attack or stroke. Further investigation has shown that going for 30 minutes, 5 days a week can help you live longer. Running every day will get you in shape, but you need to remember to take the proper precautions. I think we need a minute to discuss overuse injuries. This is when you overuse muscle by engaging in frequent physical activity. To prevent this from happening, you need to wear the appropriate running shoes, stretch before running, and increase the distance you run each week. Number 2. Strengthens your lungs. Now, long-distance running may not be a great first choice for natural asthmatics, but if you're looking to build up tolerance in your lungs, running is the ideal workout. When you first begin your routine, you'll notice yourself running out of breath early. Over time, your breathing will grow in sync with your feet. This happens as your lungs learn to deliver air to your bloodstream quicker. During a run, the oxygen you breathe is collected by pockets in the lungs called the alveoli. This oxygen is then transferred through the capillaries, which then transport oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. This process is called diffusion. Over time, your lungs will become stronger and more efficient. This allows you to run for a longer period of time without getting winded. If you have sensitive lungs, try your best to get through the run. If you fall out of your routine and stop running entirely, engaging in physical activity will get more difficult. So once you begin your routine of running once a day, stick with it. Your lungs will thank you. Number 3. Improves your mental health. Not only will your lungs become stronger, you'll also gain strength mentally. Running every day will make you much happier. Its mental health benefits are well documented. Studies have shown that running can reduce symptoms of depression. One particular piece of research focused on participants as they were broken off to do 3 separate exercise regimens. While all exercises improved their depressive symptoms, those who ran showed the most progress mentally. Constantly feeling worried? Running each day can also reduce symptoms of anxiety. Some research has said that running has the same effect as certain medications. Are you having issues with your mental health? Take up an everyday running routine. Before we continue, we would like to thank Pure Gum for sponsoring this video. Pure Gum is the leader of sugar and aspartame-free gums and mints. With a great taste that doesn't hold back in flavor, Pure Gum is sold in 25 different countries around the globe. Pure Gum. Live pure. Click on the links in the description below to order or know more. Number 4. Improves blood pressure. Struggling with your blood pressure? One of the more notable benefits of running every day is that you'll maintain a decent level of blood pressure. When you run, your arteries expand, becoming more flexible. This allows your blood to flow without obstruction, also known as hypertension. Regular exercise in general will raise your blood pressure temporarily, only for it to lower back to normal. Experts say the quicker your blood returns to normal, the healthier you are. Normal blood pressure is usually less than 120/80, so if you want to maintain a proper level, start a regular running routine. Number 5. Builds your legs. Have people been pointing at your calves saying you're way too skinny? It's embarrassing, isn't it? Well, good news for you, this exercise can give you an amazing pair of runner's legs. But you first need to remember some rules. The speed in which you build muscle depends on whether you are sprinting or simply jogging. These exercises employ two different types of muscle fibers, the fast twitch and the slow twitch. Both have significantly different limitations. Long-distance running uses slow twitch fibers. These aren't as powerful as fast twitch, but allow you to go long distances without getting winded. If you're sprinting, the fast twitch muscle will be used. While it is stronger, it tires out a little quicker. This is why you see sprinters with legs that look like tree trunks. So if you'd like these kind of legs, take a page out of their book. Before we continue, are you worried about the overall state of your health? Perhaps you'd enjoy our video on what doing squats every day can do to your body. Also, how's your posture been lately? Are you looking to make it better? Check out our clip on 8 ways to improve your posture forever. Now let's continue our discussion on what happens to your body after running every day. Number 6. Lowers your risk of disease. Running every day will reduce your chances of developing certain illnesses. Remember earlier when we mentioned that it can lower your risk of heart attack or stroke? Well, there's so much more it can protect you from, including cancer. General exercise is said to reduce your risk of cancer. Research has shown that physical activity can prevent the development of colon, breast, kidney, lung, as well as many other types. These activities include running. It's also said that running prevents Alzheimer's. One study showed that people who ran 15 miles a week had a 40% lower risk of developing the disease. The physical exercise was increasing the function of their brain and improving cognitive ability. A consistent running routine also provides your immune system with strength. For many years, researchers believed that the opposite was true. It was thought that running too often could leave you weak and vulnerable to germs. This left you at risk of disease, but this belief has been debunked. Runners are actually left with a strengthened immune system. Number 7. Improve sleep. Yes, cancer and Alzheimer's are on many of our minds, but to escape life's worries, we often just need a proper sleep. Running every day can lend a hand. In 2012, a study was conducted on a group of adolescents who ran 30 minutes each morning for 3 weeks. By the end, they showed improvement not only in mood and cognitive function, but their sleeping ability. So if you feel as if your lack of snoozing is getting in the way of your life, you should put a running schedule together. Number 8. You lose weight. This is enough to have all of us throwing on our running shoes and heading out the door. Not before stretching, of course. Running every day will help you lose weight. You just need to stick to your routine for the best results. Research has shown that runners tend to be skinnier and in better shape than people who participate in different workouts. Now, the question on most of our minds usually pertains to how much weight you can actually lose. Even if you run every day, the results vary from person to person. First, you need to take note of how many calories you're consuming. If you're looking to lose 1 point a week, experts recommend cutting 3,500 calories out. You can achieve a calorie deficit by eating fewer or burning more while running. Either way, you still should be watching your diet. This means smaller portions of high-fat, high-calorie foods. Add this to your daily running routine and you will gradually see a difference when you step on the scale. Just remember to know your limit and not overwork yourself. Do you like running? Would you consider running every day after watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video, and enjoy.